Hey guys, I'm Brian Paul, and it's time for some more PlayStation VR2 breaking news. The scientifically scariest game ever created, MADiSON VR, has had one hell of a time getting to PSVR2. In fact, the first time we talked about it was all the way back on April 11th of 2022, if you can believe that, with quite a few attempted release dates announced along the way. But here we are over 2 years later, and Perp Games finally announced today that MADiSON VR will be coming to PSVR2 in exactly 1 week from today, May 2nd. So what was the holdup? Well, it's all good news for us. Unity now fully supports eye-tracked foveated rendering, allowing developer Bloodiest Games to get MADiSON up and running looking better than ever at a native 90Hz, which, considering how scary the experience should be in VR, it'll be great not to be pulled out of the experience or distracted by reprojection. And maybe not so coincidentally, the MADiSON VR trophy list just went live today as well. And after taking a quick look through the list, my guess is that it'll take a few tries to get the platinum. There are trophies for finding all the collectibles, finishing on hard mode, finishing 3 different areas in just a few minutes, not to mention completing the entire game in under 2.5 hours. Although HLTV.com says MADiSON's only about 6.5 hours long to begin with, so I'm sure 2.5 hours isn't a stretch once you know all the puzzle solutions. And for all those who haven't been keeping up, just a reminder that MADiSON VR isn't an upgrade or a patch for the original game and will require a completely separate $35 purchase if you want to play in VR. But if you do happen to own the original PS5 release, you can get 20% off. That is, if you purchase MADiSON on PS5 before March 1st of this year. It is a limited time offer though. You only have till May 31st to redeem the discount. Check out Perp Games socials if you need more information on any of that. Now, as with all horror games, I'll have a review ready for launch, and as promised, my first playthrough will be available for the $5 and above tiers for both YouTube members and Patreon supporters when the embargo lifts. But as for right now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on MADiSON VR? Are you sick of VR horror games, or are you picking this up on day one? Let me know in the comments below. Alright you guys, it's all the breaking news I have for you today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest PlayStation VR reviews, Let's Plays, podcasts, and of course breaking news. As always, I'm Brian Paul, and I love you all.